Right. I mean, look at what happened for shale. No one expected the volume of shale production in 2014, and look at what happened to the market. So some of that was obviously demand side effects too, but we saw obviously oil prices going from 100 down to 40 as a result of a very small shift in the market.
Michael, I've got it in my head now that they're moving towards a deal. In fact, one of my OPEC sources today said to me they're moving to bring the Iranians into line as well. There's been some very interesting bilaterals. I won't go into too much detail on that now. But safe to say, if we do move to a deal, does it matter about the minutiae, about the base of where they're saying we're putting production on? Because, of course, they've overcomplied because of flattery from the likes of Venezuela.
Right. No, I think it's really important that they get the message right, because let's remember what's been happening over the course of the last 2 years as they put this policy in place. They've built up a whole lot of credibility as as an organization that could actually move the market. So they don't want to lose that, and that's why I think the messaging is going to be really important right now. We think that there's going to be a deal, and it's, for by and large, from our perspective, when the balances look like from now until the end of the year, we expect that OPEC production outside of Venezuela will be up about 600,000 to 700,000 barrels a day.
That's very interesting. So if we just say it's only Venezuela, which is not quite the case, but only Venezuela that's underproduced massively. We know there are issues with Nigeria and others who haven't even got a cap anyway. But we say real new barrels on the table, 600,000 to 700,000.
That's right. So if you look at Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, UAE, and Russia, there's at least 600,000 to 700,000 barrels a day that can be added back to the market. But the problem is that comes at the expense of spare capacity. So we think that markets will stay balanced. Ultimately, what is going on right now is you've got a lot of concerns on the trade side. Trade disputes, the global economic picture is not as great as it was a couple months ago. So that's going to offset the fact that we have these new disruption risks. We've got elections in Nigeria in the first quarter. We've got another 400,000 barrels a day of market of oil off the market in Libya, and of course we've got the Iranian disruption that is bound to happen in the coming year.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen, and don't forget to subscribe.